Today's December's Daily Gaming Radar brings us a game from Awaken Realms. This is a game for 1 to 5 players, should run you 90 to 180 minutes, and is good for 12 or up. And that game? Nemesis. Playing Nemesis will take you into the heart of a sci-fi survival horror in all of its terror. A soldier fires blindly down a corridor trying to stop the alien advance. A scientist races to find a solution in his makeshift lab. A traitor steals the last escape pod in the very last moment. Intruders you meet on the ship are not only reacting to the noise you make, but also evolve as time goes by. The longer the game takes, the stronger they become. During the game, you will control one of the crew members with a unique set of skills, personal deck of cards, and individual starting equipment. The heroes cover all your basic sci-fi horror needs. For example, the scientist is great with computers and research, but will have a hard time in combat. Now, soldiers, on the other hand... Nemesis is a semi-cooperative game where you and your crewmates must survive on a ship infested with hostile organisms. To win the game, you will have to complete one of 2 objectives dealt at the start of the game. You will find that many obstacles in your way, swarms of intruders, the name given to the alien organisms by the ship AI, the poor physical conditions of the ship, the other players that will have their own agendas, and sometimes just cruel fate. The gameplay of Nemesis is designed to be full of climatic moments, which, hopefully, you will find rewarding even when your best plans are ruined and your character meets a terrible fate. Besides the theme itself, sci-fi horror, those two really do blend together very well. But besides the fact that it's sci-fi horror, which right there is pulling me towards it, there's also the way this game is set up. This game has a high level of randomness, and I'm going to let you know that right up front. Between cards, between dice, between random rolls within random rolls, and drawers, there's a lot of randomness in the game. That does give it a lot of replayability from everything that I've read and seen. This game also brings in another element that I really do enjoy, though, and that's hidden roles, hidden agendas. Although this game is cooperative, it falls into the category of one of those games where you might have a goal or agenda that goes against the other players, so how cooperative really is it? And if you're on the other side of that, who to trust and who don't to trust? I really do always love that in the game. Modular boards, I love modular boards. Able to build it out differently every single time. That is a huge bonus. I love that. It adds to the replayability. I like the fact that it mixes up cards and dice. You're rolling cards for effects, but then again, you're discarding cards out of your hand for other effects. And it bounces back and forth. There's a little bit of a push your luck aspect in this game as well because of that. So this ties in a lot of different feels, a lot of different mechanics, all into one game that has great components and magnificent art and some creepy stories, that's for sure. So there you go. If you're looking for a dark science fiction game, something with a sort of familiar feel to it a bit, if you're looking for a game like that that can handle up to 5 players and play just as well with 1, and has some really beautiful components in art, then you're going to want to look at Nemesis by Awaken Realms.